Dear students, welcome to the course on Statistical Methods for Psychological Research Part 2. In this lesson, we are going to learn errors in hypothesis testing and power of a test. What are you going to learn in this lesson? Let us look at the learning objectives. After this lecture, the students would be able to understand the notion of true positive, false positive, true negative and false negative, and also to understand the concepts of types of errors and level of significance, and also to understand the power of the test and confidence coefficient. Let us start. We begin with the first part of the lesson, in which you will learn the notions of true positive, false positive, true negative, false negative. Notations. What is meant by true positive? A true positive is an outcome where the model correctly predicts the positive class. False positive. A false positive is an outcome where the model incorrectly predicts the positive class. The true negative. A true negative is an outcome where the model correctly predicts the negative class. False negative. A false negative is an outcome where the model incorrectly predicts the negative class. Let us see an example to understand this concept. Disease is a positive class, we consider. No disease is a negative class, also we consider. We can summarize our disease prediction model using a 2 by 2 confusion matrix. It explains to all 4 possible outcomes. True positive. As far as true positive is concerned, the reality is a person has a disease. The doctor said you have a disease, but the true outcome is doctor is a real hero. Then as far as false positive is concerned, the reality is a person has no disease. Doctor said you have a disease. So, outcome is a patient gets angry. Then as far as false negative is concerned, the reality is a person has a disease. Doctor said you have no disease, but the outcome is a patient gets affected. As far as true negative is concerned, the reality is a person has no disease, but doctor said you have no disease. So, the outcome is a patient is fine. We can see another example. The first picture shows that true positive example. Then doctor said you are pregnant. The second picture shows that is an example of true negative. The doctor said you are not pregnant. Then third picture shows that is an example for false positive. Then doctor said you are pregnant. It is an example for type 1 error. Then fourth image shows that example of false negative. It is an also example for type 2 error. Doctor said you are not pregnant. Let us summarize what we have learnt so far in this first part of the video. True positive, true negative, false positive and false negative. So, these 4 types of errors of hypothesis testing so far we have learnt. I hope you understood all the concepts. We will continue in the next video. Thank you.